Simon Cowell is good at it, Louis Walsh is okay at it, and Cheryl Cole knows what's it all about. What am I talking about? Talent spotting. And that's exactly what equality and humanity rights organisation BRAP are doing, only this time, rather than singing and dancing, they're on the lookout for people who make a significant contribution to the culture, social and economic life of the region. One catch: you have to be from an ethnic minority. BBC WM Satnam Rana spoke to the Chief Executive Officer of BRAP, Joy Warmington, to find out whether there really is a need for these awards.
Now, Joy, I'm always a little cynical about these awards when we get them sort of flourishing and coming up in our British Asian communities. There's so many of them. So what makes yours different and stand out to the rest of them?
I think I might have to disagree with you. I don't think there are many that focus particularly in the West Midlands region. I don't know of another award that brings together the whole of the West Midlands region to celebrate ethnic minority achievements. So there are lots of individual awards around, in the local authority boroughs, but there's nothing that says this is the West Midlands, this is the kind of talent we have here, these are the things that people are doing with and for their community. And I don't necessarily think that an award ceremony of this kind is going to be something that's another thing that happens. I think that actually, in some respects, it's quite new, and some of the award categories that we've got are really new and fresh, and I think they're going to enable different type of people to come out of the woodwork and to celebrate their achievements.
So how do you decipher it being different to the others? I mean, I know you mentioned there that there's a lot of local individual awards, and this is about uniting the region rather than just having Birmingham or Wolverhampton.
Yeah, I think that sometimes you already know who's going to win an award. So there are only certain people that can go for awards because there's only like a couple of Asian newspaper owners or a couple of, big food chains or whatever. These awards are trying to get under the belly of that, really. We've got awards for grassroots awards for organisations that have really made a significant contribution to the community. Big Achievers Awards for organisations that are actually, doing lots and lots of things and earning lots of money. But we've also got awards for people who've changed lives, a Spotlight Award, for example, for people who are behind the scenes, somebody you never hear of, but has actually really made a significant contribution to the work of a community and organisation.
As organisers, how difficult is it to really honestly unearth new people hidden away in our communities who are day in, day out doing extremely valuable work for our communities, whether they be black, whether they be Asian, or indeed any other ethnic minority group? There's so many here in the heart of the UK.
I think it is difficult. I mean, we appreciate the opportunities like this, really, to kind of talk to different audiences about the awards, but we're also using lots of networks, not only our own networks, but hopefully networks of people who network with us, to try to get the word out that, we are really looking for people who are, under the rock somewhere doing stuff. And I think the challenge is that they are going to be people that someone knows. Someone's got to know them somewhere, otherwise they're never going to come through for an award. We need to create our own celebrities in the West Midlands. It's nice, I think, when we can have people in the West Midlands who are known for things that they do here, and we're not having to import talent.
Remember, you can tune into